Hi guys, Nick Miller today from Mark Supply Company. Today I have for you a John Deere 855. This is a 1994. This belonged to a local horticultural living place or whatever it is. They're an herb store and they do all natural living type things, and they use it in their maintenance end of their building. And they did buy a new tractor, went to something a little bigger. They had bought the tractor off of our local John Deere dealer, I do believe new. This tractor actually mechanically is in very good condition. Two big things. So the hour meter, the cable was broke. They thought the hour meter was bad. They replaced the meter. We have no idea the true hours of this tractor. It's definitely less than a 700 or 800 hour tractor. We ended up replacing the cable. We did a lot of service work to this tractor, went through it. I'll show you all the stuff. The hood has some nicks in the paint, and we'll show you all about that here in a second. Mechanically and physically, this is a great running and working tractor. The John Deere 755s, 855s, 955s, as far as I am concerned, probably some of the best John Deere tractors in the compacts that they ever made. They were tough, they run and run and run. They didn't want for anything, but they were well heavy built tractors. And the 78 loader, I mean, when I was a young kid, my dad was buying these all the time and selling them. They were just a tough tractor. Power steering, 4-wheel drive, Category 1 3-point hitch, 540 PTO, and their hydrostatic drive transmission. We've never been into the transmission on one. We never had to because they were a solid built unit. So a lot of you guys that know compacts, know these tractors, again, they're a good tractor. We're going to start here under the hood. So, as typical, this front shroud here, battery cover, it was smashed. I bought a brand new one. John Deere wanted $600 and some. That's from an aftermarket company that builds them now. I did buy the labels from John Deere. Let's see here. Let's open the hood up and we'll show you. The hood itself has one bracket underneath here. It's bent. We were able to get this bracket from Deere. This one, it's bent right here, is on back order, so we didn't fool with it. That's the story with the hood. The lights did work. We ended up putting, I think, a new battery. We serviced it. All filters and oils have been changed. Which that's a 3-cylinder Yanmar engine. They're a very, very good motor. They start in the winter time. They have a grid heater in them. They do not have glow plugs. That's your grid heater like a Cummins. Side shields are both on it. Front axles don't have any leaks. Shut this hood now. I'll show you about the hood. When the hood sets down, there it sets, it's okay. There's little spots here in the paint. You can see that. But it is all original paint. I didn't want to touch anything up. You can see the bucket and the cutting edge are in excellent shape. It is original bucket to the tractor. 78 loader. Nothing is welded or busted in the cross tube area. Fenders are good and straight. The roll bar is straight. And you can see here on the brake pedals, and then I'll show you on the treadle pedals why I'm stating about what I feel the hours are. Look here. That is original paint. Nothing's been touched up, and it does not show that access wear. I do not have the top link for it. You'll have to get a top link. 540 PTO, Cat 1 3-point hitch. You see this fender straight, deck plate. When you look at the treadle pedals, that tells you a lot about what the tractor did. You can see that they're not wore. The arrows, I've actually seen these tractors are high hours. That arrow is wore down, and like corners of it are wore off from people with their feet running it. Dash, this little label here was bad. We did put a new label on. Fuel gauge works, I do believe. Our lights, fender lights, all that stuff works. 4-ways flash, throttle, PTO engagement, PTO light works, park brake works. You have over here high and low range, and here's your PTO selection, 4-wheel drive in and out. We did put a brand new seat on it. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this tractor up. We're going to run it around, show it does everything it's supposed to do. It's not a brand new tractor, but if you want something that is a good old tractor run a long time and you won't do much to it, here's one of these old tractors. guys, there it is. That is a good working old tractor. I mean, they're almost a bulletproof old tractor. I mean, that's back, I'm sorry, when John Deere actually built something. They have independent brakes in a hydrostatic tractor. And cruise control, which it has that. Float, joystick, they're ahead of the time. Joystick was right here at your side. It was convenient to run. You know, there's a lot of things about these tractors. They were built right. They were heavy. It was the way it was supposed to be. And you get this crap today, it's plastic fenders and a plastic deck plate, plastic side covers. This stuff's all metal. This is something that, other than the hood's fiberglass, that stuff there that held up. You know, Yanmar 3-cylinder motor, a real true hydrostatic system that's a heavy built, you know, that's an aluminum housing on the rears, cast axle shafts. It was a heavy built rear end, heavy built tractor. Look at the front axles on them. They were tough. It was something that was built to last. So as far as I'm concerned, there's even the 50 series, which was a gear drive, those tractors were built, you know, John Deere built them, which, let's tell the truth, Yanmar had a lot to do with this tractor. But truthfully, they were built to last. They were built to run a long time. You know, the new stuff today, as far as I'm concerned, it's almost like a Hyundai car. It's a throwaway. That's my opinion. That's my take on it. I'm entitled to that. And the keyboard warriors on the internet, you guys can have your opinion. So that's where I'm at. If you guys are looking for a nice old tractor, here's something to take a look at. If you need something for your camp, you want something you want to put a 4-foot brush hog behind it and use it, here's a nice old tractor to run a long time. Zero emissions, parts readily available, good old tractors. 814-658-3066. Please check out our website, www.marksupplyco.com. As always, thank you very much for checking out Mark Supply Company. Have a great day.